It's lovely to have you here this morning. I'm so glad that you're here. We're the founders of Airwaves Africa Radio and TV Network. And this network is all about getting the message out there, truthful messages, and getting our youth of today to the place where they're supposed to be. All right? And I'm glad that you're here. The youth enrichment services that we give is it's about training the youngsters like you. I see all of you still at school. Is training you youngsters in media business development. Those that wants to go into the media area. All right, and I believe that the TV camera is a tool to your own business in media. Because this is how myself and my husband, that is Isaac, or Rudy as he's been called, Priestley. Our surname is Priestley, it's my husband, and this is the vision that the Lord has given us. All right, and I do interview community workers and leaders, and also I do school programs as well. This is in Paul. He was at the school Crestway. I don't know if you know where Crestway is. All right, that is in the southern side where we live. We live in the Stephen Square area. We live there. Okay, so his mommy died at he was young. He was still a boy at primary school now. Then his mom died, and his sister reared him. And he had a heart for the children in the area where he lives, because of, a lot of children in the area where he lives was in Capricorn. You know Capricorn. Have you heard of Capricorn? Have you heard about Capricorn? Anyone heard of Capricorn before? Okay. Capricorn is is in Lavendale. Have you heard of Lavendale? All right. Lavendale is a place where there's a lot of informal, we call it informal settlement. So a lot of children grow up there, and a lot of parents are unemployed. So they can't. Some of the parents can't afford to put their children in certain schools, but only public schools. All right, and there's a lot of struggle in those areas. And I mean struggle, I mean because of the unemployment. And some of the children, like what happened to Paul, is a mommy died at a young age, and his sister had to rear him, his elder sister. And his heart went out for the young kids there that was growing up in gangsterism as such. And he started a support group at his school, Crestway. And there he trained some of his the little ones in sports and keeping them busy. Because if the gangsters get hold of those youngsters, they let them sell drugs, as I don't know if you've heard about it. They let the little kids, because we like outfits, they sell drugs and those type of things. And this is the truthful things that are really happening in our communities. And we don't want these things to happen in our communities, right? Am I right here? We want our children to grow up in an environment where they feel safe. So, as I said, he was used, and he started a support group. We helped him, we supported him at the school and that. And today he still continue doing what he's called to do in the work by helping others. That is early school leavers, etc. like we're doing, because we also trained him to be how to use a camera. Because I started with this, with a videography that my husband is giving training, and the TV interviews that I give training in. It's a basic media training. It's just a simple tool to use a TV camera. It is a best key and tool to your own media business, as I said earlier on. All right, and I'm just going to go first. I'm going to first show you the material that the Youth Day. I don't know who recognizes this person here. Okay, what is his name? Mr. Walker. Okay. So Mr. Walker was very interested in the area of Lavendale. This is our Lavendale look. Can you see all from there? All right. Okay. So that is the flats over there, and that is a sports field where they have done a youth day in 2010, and we helped them out there. We were recording them. And it was playing on the KTV. Anyone heard of KTV? They are all right. So all this that we've got here, that you see here, was playing at KTV. But I'm just going to tell you about the Youth Day and sharing you how important it is, you know, for that the Lord has let us see how important it is to develop the youngsters today into the most important thing is that they can believe in themselves, knowing, if I say believe in themselves, knowing that they can become somebody in the area where they grew up, as in Paul, as done in the area of Lavendale, where we supported him. As I said, it's a Capricorn area. It used to be before called Vrygrond. I don't know if you've heard about that name. This generation is too young. All right, but it used to be called that, but it's called now Capricorn. All right, so this is about him, and this is the Morkel that also supported that day, the what do you call it, the Youth Day in there. The creative media business development is to do the creative edu kids. We form them. We make documentaries about kids from young. You know, I'm talking about primary school, Chris, and up, you know, high schools as well. All right, and right up till college level and that, I mean university level. And kids, we call it kids because for me, at my age, you're all just kids, you know what I'm saying? And then we develop documentaries and we teach. This is part of the training that we give in the videography, basic media training, okay? So I'm going to give you about 7 keys on how you can choose your career choice, you know, in life now and then. But is there any questions that you'd like to ask us? Is there any questions concerning the media, you know, the media, before I give you the 7 keys of how to start you know, of career? Or can I ask you, is he the one that can? What is your name? Lorenzo. Lorenzo, what would you love to become one day? You don't know. Anyone knows sitting here, when my son was standard 6, we used to say standard 6, but grade 8, he knew that he wanted to become a chartered accountant, you know? As I said, he saw his daddy's salary and mine, and he said he doesn't want to earn that little. He wants to earn money. And he does, because he learns a lot what he's doing, because he pursued that. But it's not about money, it's about your dream. That is what we told him there. It's about your choice, your dream, your vision, you know, for your future. Because your future is in your dream and in your vision. Am I right here? I'm right here, yes. Okay? So, anyone here, just tell me just one word, whatever it is. Anyone that's interested maybe in media, even just taking photos and working for a magazine, and that's media. Anyone here?
Selfies.
Yeah, it's true. I was going to say, you're all going for the selfies. Yeah. So, anyone? Okay, yeah. You may stand. So this is what I'm saying. Beautiful man. You can sit and stand up there. Right there, a house of?
Yeah.
A host. I'm telling you, that is a presenter. That is awesome. Okay, now I'm going to start. That is awesome. I'm telling you, I was working as a secretary all my life, and I just said to myself, I'm not going to do this forever. And when my last job was a research worker at FNR, and I had to interview the people at the MPs in the Parliament House. So that is where my training came from, you know, to interview people and talk to people. I'm going to ask you to come stand next to me. I've got a reason why I'm doing that. Yeah. You see, there's 7 keys I want to give you. The first thing that you do, Leslie, is write down your vision and career choice. You see, it's in your heart already. It's already in your mind. Like a son, he decided he wants to become a chartered accountant. He wants to do that job. Understand? And he's doing it today. So number two, that is the first thing, whatever you're going to choose, your career choice one day, write down your vision, because that is what I've done. You know, I was rearing children and working and all that. But my last job, I said, that's going to be my last job, and I'm going to become this, a TV host, like you said, yeah. Write down your vision and career choice. Do research work, that's very important, on your vision and career choice. Very, very important, because that is what we've done as well, myself and my husband. We've done a lot of research work concerning radio. We are in network with Radio Africa Network. We are in the network with the networkers. We network with other media workers as well. Magazines as such. But this is the most important one, because we want to get the message out there. We want to send the message out there. We want to reach our kids. We want to reach the next generation. Alright? So that is the first one. Write down your, to do research work, and your vision, write it down. Calculate your costings, that's very important. Because this is a very expensive, all this that you see here is coming from our pocket. We save for our business, understand, for what we want to become there. Because it's our business, you understand? And if you are a presenter or like I'm a TV host, and it's not an easy task, but when you love it, not an easy task, but when you love it, it will be easy. It will be fun. You will enjoy it. You will definitely enjoy it. You know, because you must be a people person. You must have a heart for every tribe, every nation, everyone. You must be able to talk to all people that, you know. And you look like that type of person. And I want to encourage you here today. As I said, calculate your costings. Keep book on each item you purchase for your business, for your whatever, if it's your business or whatever it is. Budget your expenses. Budget is very important, because this is what we have found out. We had to budget on a little thing, even a pen that we purchase, if you know what I'm saying. Because that is your expense, you understand? On every item you purchase for your business assets, and that is a quality TV camera tool, you understand? And we've got two others as well. Our TV team, by the way, is supposed to be here, but they're working today. And we can't keep them away from their work. They're working today, and they would have been loved to talk to you as well and telling you how they enjoy it as youngsters. All right? And as I said, it's a quality TV tool that we have there. And most important, your monthly income salary. That's also, you know, what every girl and every boy sitting here, you know, as our son, he was dreaming big. And today he's flowing in his choice, his career choice. And as I said, he tells us now how to budget. Because we've got 3 grandsons and we just want to spoil them. And then we say, budget, mommy, budget. That is how our son is. But to come back, I want to say, most important, your monthly income is your salary. Okay, when my husband worked for the Navy, we worked on that salary. When I was a secretary, we worked on that salary too. You understand? And it's important to budget, because we've got children and we had a home to run, all that, but we're still young. So there's a big field out there as a TV host, and you're going to travel a lot, by the way. You're going to travel a lot. And that is also part, especially when you're young. It's nice to travel and meet others going overseas. And then I had the opportunity to go to USA and meeting people there as well. And we always accommodate overseas students that want to come and explore our country. Understand? And it's important to know and meet other people. It's very important. Okay, and to work out your salary. That's also very important. Number 6, I'm at number 6 now. It is your future, and it's your purpose, and it's your destiny. As I told you about our own son. Okay, of making the right decisions for your career choice. Very, very important. And number 7, the last but not least, is to have faith in God, the living God. Okay, who is our helper and our keeper. The book of Proverbs 11, chapter 11 and 16, it gives you instruction actually how to use the money that God bless you every day with, all right? And how to trust God in all areas of your life. Thank you, Leslie. It was awesome to have you here, and all of you, and for listening and that. But I'm just going to go show you briefly concerning The day at Lebanon, as I said, that's an area that needs a lot of encouragement, because this is what my husband is doing. You encourage and enrich them with the truth. Okay, let me just play this, and you can hear what they were doing that day. Thank you very much. This is the introduction. You see, I'm not that is Mr. Walker that I've interviewed at the day of the Youth Day.
Can we see him? Can we see him?
Can you see? Shall I bring it forward like that? Is it better? All right. Vocês vão ver que há uma ciência. Eu queria choice sempre bem na câmera, mas não tem nada a ver. She just mentioned now she would like to be a TV host. I'm going to translate it in English, so just to help a little bit for those that's English. And she'd like to work for a TV program such as Pasella, because Pasella goes into they go from house to house and they work with the people in there. So you've got a people's heart. Am I right? And you say that this choice of a TV host and a TV presenter, would you like to travel also? A lot. You'd like to travel a lot. All right. Just in South Africa? Okay, so you'd like to explore the whole world. Okay, so that is what you wanted to do. Nancy, you've been very good to say what you want to become. I'm thankful that you have tuned in. We're going to come back for more news. Thank you. God bless. That was really nice. Good afternoon, everyone. You're my second group, and I'm so glad that everyone is here today. And my first group was very good. They were giving their cooperation. Thank you for telling me that I wil Afrikaans gepraat het gesê het samenwerken. But that is the right word. The cooperation in English. Yeah. Anyhow, I'm Avril, and my husband's name is Isaac. This is our vision since 2003. And we've launched this ministry, Airwaves Africa Radio and TV network. We network with different radio stations that are planting radio in our country in Africa. I forgot my map at home to show you where all is, where they planted all the radio stations, I will say. And our TV recording is only from our place. We work from home because that's the most economical and best way for us. I do the TV interviews in the areas where I interview people. This is our studio, TV studio, where I interview people, and that is my work. And this is the people from working in the community where I interviewed and working in the community workers and neighbors that I've interviewed. All right, and also school children, thank you. And also school programs. All right. We also do school programs. I just showed the previous was the class of Paul. It was one of my first. We also train people in media, youngsters, youth. We train them, and we've got our own TV team. They can't make it today because they're all working. All right. So Paul also, we trained him also, and he was at school when we trained him. He was grade 7 up, was grade 10. All right. Yeah. He was at standard young. Now, Paul, I'm going to start with him. This, our program that we do when we work in the communities are called Parents Who Care. My husband and I care for the communities. We care for our people. We care for our children. We want our children to go into the right path and the right direction in their purpose that God, you know that God has called you all into a purpose, right? Okay? So, we want you to flow in your purpose and the destiny that God wants you to be, all right? And we are here to encourage you today to make the right career choice. That's why we're here today, all right? The Parents Who Care is to help build strong, very strong family relationship. That is what my husband and I do between parents and children. Everyone here, you do obey your parents, eh? You do? Yes. I'm getting this from the little ones here. You do? You too. The adults now, they're working. And as I said, they will also sometimes a little bit not obedient, but the parents are there to take care and to discipline. The Word of God says that we must discipline our children. All right? And that is what we do. And your other parents is school educators. All right? Because they educate you. Am I right here? Yes. So you must also be obedient. That is actually God's desire for you to be like that. Okay? To obey your parents. Obey God first, sorry. And then your parents. And it's very important, youngsters. Very. Because my children, I thank God that they were, even if we had to use a cane sometimes, but they listen. And they are in their career choice where they are today. Our son is a chartered accountant. He always say that he doesn't want to earn the money that myself and my husband used to earn when we used to work. My husband was in the Navy for 30 years, 31 years, and now he's full-time with me in this industry, the media industry. Okay? And both of us had studied for what we were doing. We weren't young when we were studying that. We were already parents. Okay? But we studied also. We finished our school career. I was at college, I finished my secretarial college, I finished my career there, and I always went to speak to, in class I was like that, by the way. I like to talk, and I like to be the first one I come up. And you know, the teachers love that when you give your cooperation. I love that word. So, I would love you to give your cooperation today here as well. I would like you when I ask questions and that. And also to say to your people when I don't say the right word. Sheldon, oh, I like that name. Alright, so parents, okay, this is what we do. Alright, and we host TV programs such as we are against drug, alcohol, families and children abusers, we are against that, and we help them. We pray for them and we help them. And we also, that is what we do, as I said. The unemployed we help, we help a lot of people getting work, not so much in media, but we trained quite a few that can use the TV camera very, very well today with us, our TV team. As I said, they work today, all right? So that is what our involvement is from our side, the community workers, myself and my husband, and that to help our youth. There's a lot of unemployment out there. One day when you're going to finish, then you must already know what career choice you're going to have. Am I right here? Yes. Okay. Well, our son was standard 6. That is grade 8 when he knew that he's going to become a chartered accountant. Right? So, even at primary school, we used to say, I want to be a businessman, I want to be a businessman. But it changed when he went to high school and when he decided to do that. And he's slowly in his career. Okay? So we interviewed all community leaders, as I said, and the school program. This is the youth day that I interviewed. Who recognizes this man? I want the person can come and see her. Mr. Local. Yeah. Just be interviewed him because they had a youth day in Lavendale. You know, everyone knows Lavendale, where it is. They had a youth day at like, this month is a month of youth. And when we hear there's a month of youth, my husband and I are excited because we like to encourage youngsters like you. Alright? To stay trapped and to stay in your path where God has called you. Alright? As I said earlier on, what did I say? Purpose. Stay in your purpose. And what else? And your destiny. Okay? And your career choice. Once you, as I said, when you are the highest then in the high school, from primary school, decide already what you're going to become. Am I right, children? Okay? Do you know what you have to become one day? Do you know? Tell me. A soccer player. Wow, that's awesome. I like that. That is awesome. The soccer player is so good here. Anyhow, so I've interviewed. You will see it here on the laptop that I brought the DVD that you can see. That I've interviewed a rugby player that grew up in Lavendale, and he became a rugby player. He's playing for South Africa. Am I right, wasn't he?
No. He played for the Blues.
He played for the Blue Bulls, Afrikaans. Blue Bulls. They are from Gauteng area, okay? Gauteng is in Pretoria, Joburg is there, right? So he in Cape Town, but he grew up Cape Town. He grew up in Lavendale, you know, and I interviewed him. And he's a grown-up man already, you know, and he's playing rugby. Sheldon, you're going to play soccer, but you play rugby, okay? Like an answer for the global. And Paul is doing what he has done at school. He started, let me just start with Paul. He started with, it's called a support group at the school program. Okay, he started in Crestway. Crestway High is outside. I don't know, what is your school name? St. Andrews. Alright. Now he started at the school. His mommy died at a young, he was at a young age of 16, 17 years old. Yeah, 16, yeah. Or 15, 16, 17, no, before 17. Yeah. He was 15 years old when his mom died. And of course, if your mom and dad, the dad's already passed on, and when his mom died, it broke his heart, obviously. And I was also really sad when I lost my mom and dad, and it's not a nice thing. And we met him when it happened in that same year, and we heard what he's doing. He started as a work group working with smaller kids from their age and younger. They are roaming the streets, they don't have nothing to do, they just playing in the streets. So he went to them and he told them to play soccer, and then he asked his school principal to help him out, and he started a soup kitchen for them because their mommies are working. They play in the streets, and he called him and they started a support group at their school at Crestway High. And I mean, that grew already in his heart. I mean, after he lost his mom, you know, and that made him to forget his bereavement and you know, that gave him comfort. But he has a love for children. He loves children, and he works with them, boys and girls. He teach him to play there on the school. It's got a field there, a netball field and a soccer field. Children at the Crestway High School. We live in the southern side, close to Crestway High. And as I said, that is how we went into the school and we met Paul. We heard about what he's doing, so we went there. And we interviewed him. You can hear his interview. And you can listen to it now. And as I said, he's still throwing in that. It is important when you do work with people, especially children, because he was still a child of 16 years old. And it's not nice, you know, when you go through those things. The hurt and the bereavement. But the Lord helped him to go over it because he didn't sit in that. He came out of it and he worked with kids. And that helped him to overcome his hurt and pain and the loss of his mom. So we became his spiritual mom and dad. We filled that gap for him and dad. He stood many times at our place where we work from, our TV recording studio, as I said earlier on. Okay, so now you know who we are and what we do. And that. I want to ask you some questions. Who wants to go into the media world one day? Media world like any TV work, working for the media is broad, right? It's today it's a modern side of that. Media you can work not just for TV alone, you know, also for radio. As I said earlier on, we network with them. We work with the radio people. They're planting a radio station in African countries as such. Here's the brochure, as you know, but I'm not going to go through that. And it's who in even if you're so small, who in sitting here today would like to go into this, helping others and encouraging others and that, you know, because this is what myself and my husband is doing, you know, encouraging others, enriching them, and also giving training, you know, videography. That is called, that's my husband's side. I don't know, he can tell you how important a TV camera is, that it is a key and a tool to your own, if you have to have your own business career in media, like myself and he is having now together. Alright? So, who of you would love to go in media? I just want to hear that. Anyone? Kids, who of you would love? You don't have to be a talker like me, you know, I like talking. As I said, I'm talking in class, and you used to throw me out of the class because you're not that good. My days they were strict, very, very strict. I'm talking about the late 70s now. Okay? So they were very, very strict. And I love talking. Who of you love talking sitting here? Okay. All right. Okay. Good. That's a good start to be a talker. What is your name? Michaela. Have you ever thought, there was one, the previous one, that said that was always in our heart to become a presenter, and that, have you ever thought about it? To see that you were talking? No, not really. Okay. But you can start thinking about it.
Maybe they didn't have the opportunity to think like this.
Yes, that's right, yeah.
They just think randomly.
Yes, that's right, yeah. Maybe become a school teacher or a nurse or that. It's broad. The field in media is very, very broad. And media is not just about TV, talking. It's about helping others. And also, as I said, it's a radio. The internet is there. We put our work also on the internet. Other people can see what we're doing. And others have viewed us already on KTV. You know KTV? What you know KTV? Yeah, KTV. We've been there. A lot of people from channel, yeah. Forget about the channel now. Okay, we've been on there many times, alright? Because we send our work in there. And our programs, we send in there, and they put it for us on the air. And that, yeah. But as I said, where am I now? What is also very important, there was a girl when I was telling her about Nicole, what she went through. And even when they listened to the DVD about what you went through, their hearts were, the one were crying, they two were crying about it. And it wasn't, you know, when you hear his testimony of his mommy and his heart, how he became involved in the community. And as I said, we trained him to do videography, and he helped us out during that time while we were doing the interviews and that. Mr. Priestley, Isaac, yeah, that's his name, and as I said, my name is April, Mrs. Priestley, we work together.
Okay, good morning. Wonderful. Thank you for the privilege just to come and share with you. Just to share with you what we involved with. My wife already told you.
Yeah,
but now, how do you get involved with videoing, making films, making movies and things like that?
Have you ever been fortunate?
What did you say?
Movies.
Yeah, you see, what I said to the previous group is like, something like this, don't just pop in your mind. You want to become a filmmaker, you want to become a movie star, you want to make documentaries. The things that you are watching, somebody is making it. It is, maybe there's already a seed in your heart. Most of you have phones they can take pictures. Now when you like to take pictures and like to take short clips, there's already indication that might be indication where you are inclined to what you want to be. Praat jy Afrikaans of Engels?
Afrikaans.
Dis Afrikaans. Maar ja, as jy miskien by 'n geleentheid, sportgeleentheid is en sien jy iets gebeur en dan dink jy, joh, as ek net 'n kamera gehad het, is 'n staar op my phone. Dis almal die goed. Jy sien, dit is al reeds iets wat vir jou wys dat jy miskien in 'n sekere rigting wil gaan. En ons moet besef dat die wêreld, alles wat ons sien rondom ons, iemand het dit op band geneem, iemand het dit met 'n videokamera geneem, iemand het dit met 'n selfoon geneem. En daar is so baie geleenthede. En sommige mense dink net omdat in ons nabye omgewing waar ons groot geword het. My pa was 'n bewaarder, ek moet 'n bewaarder word. My ma se skoolonderwyseres, ek moet 'n skoolonderwyseres word. Maar ons wil vir eendag dag sê daar's 'n groot behoefte vandag, selfs nie net in ons land, in die wêreld, vir mense om 'n kamera te kan vat en opnames te gaan maak, opnames van kyk wat gebeur het in Leisna. Hy vlamme wat daar was, die brande. Ja. Iemand moes daar wees om vir ons te kan oor te bring. As iemand is wat hou van risiko, jy lyk kans vat, en jy kans gaan vat daar in die vure in die of sien iets gebeur, daar's net iets wat vir jou miskien in daardie rigting aanwys dat is jou belange. Kan jy met ons praat, jy kan met ons praat. Die voorsien, maar ons het belang om camera weer te doen. Ons is bezig om 2 skeens te leer van Capricorn en daar ons het dan skeen weer. En ons leer vir hulle om 'n videokamera te herken, die verskillende dele. Dan leer ek vir hulle om basies om 'n video te neem. En dan vat ek ook hulle saam op prakties. As ek 'n kroon moet gaan skiet, dan by hulle Jeffrey is hier beskikbaar as iets aan die gang, dan leer hulle prakties. Ja. Hulle kan prakties leer soos waar iets aan die gang. Dan kan ons gaan en ons kan gaan skiet en so aan. En dan wat ek doen is, as ons nou 'n video gaan doen het, maak nie saak wat dit is, 'n verjaarsdag of 'n troue of 'n event of so, dan sit ek dit agter op die video, dan sit ek wat hulle noem credits, die krediet vir hulle sê, Jeffrey was saam met my gewees, Jeffrey het die kamera gehanteer, Jeffrey het dit gedoen. En so begin ons selfvertroue te kry, en jou naam is nie vergeet nie. Maar jy moet daar dink, want daar is 'n behoefte. Die mense, ons besef nie hoe groot kamera werk ons deel, ons kyk die nuus, ons lees nie, maar ons besef, maar ons dink nie daaraan, maar iemand is besig om die nuus eintlik nou te rekord met 'n kamera soos dit nie. Ons dink dit verskyn op die TV, soos die TV aansit. Dus baie van die dinge is so, maar daar is baie geleenthede, daar is mense wat hou om documentaries te kyk. Verstaan, iemand skiet die documentaries. En SABC en ETV, hulle soek mense wat hulle kan documentaries kan bring en dit te kan speel soos, daar is werkgeleenthede, daar is mense wat dit vir jou so sponsor, as jy miskien 'n kursus wil gaan doen by Afda is in Soutrivier. Hulle is mense wat mense oplei in videoskiet en so aan. En dan is daar verskoon my. Is dat plekke soos Cape TV en selfs CCFM, die radiostasie, as julle daar belangstel, jy sal verbaas wees hoeveel mense is bereid om julle te help. En soms wat ons doen sonder vergoeding is iets goed vir ons. Dat as iemand hoor, wat is die naam? Timothy het uitgejaag by CCFM. Elke op een vroeg in die vakantietijd, het hy die radio's kom rechtsit en alles. Sorry. Jy was miskien nie betaal nie, maar jou ondervinding wat jy opdoen, verstaan? Help jou vir jou toekomst, en het help jou in enige ander weer, as iemand hoor, Timothy is bereid om sy tyd af te staan, om iemand uit te help, dan sal jy gewoon ook gewoon een ander werk gee en so aan. So dat as jy belangstel, kan jy gaan na die radiostasie, jy kan hier gaan na die TV-stasie, maar dit my loopbaan maak. En dan sal hulle vir jou sê, kyk, kom, was amper soos 'n mentorship, wie se hoërgrade, wat is die hoogste graad? Hulle die al in Engels noem hulle job shadowing. Die hulle doen nou. Oké, nou dit kan jy by jou TV-stasie gaan doen, dit kan jy by jou radiostasie gaan doen, en dit is hoe jy hier, en dit is waar ons vir julle kan help. As julle belangstel, kan julle besonderhede vir ons gee, en ons sal vir julle kontak, en ook wanneer ons miskien iets het in die omgewings, julle kan sien wat ons besig is. Victoria's Place in Worship, ons is muziek, ons help die sangers en die sangeresse wat nie so bekend is, ons help hulle, ons sit op die lig, ons sit op video, ons maak music videos en sulke goed vir hulle, en ja, stel die belang. Verstaan, laat ons vir julle kan, ons wil nie nou hiervan af, jy gaan vir julle dinge interessant gemaakt het, of verhonger gemaakt het, en dan, as ons iets het, dan ons vergeet van julle nie. Ons moet iets in julle aanleef op daar, dat ons kan ons vir julle weet, kijk, dit is wat ons doen, om kyk hoe ons dit doen. Miskien stel julle belang, om ons te help, of om vir julle eie behoeftes. Dis nou ons vir die vorige gesê het, ons lei mense op, om ons kant te wees, maar as iemand wil kom en jy moet hom leer, hoe om camera te skiet, of net hoe om video te edit of so, dan kan jy kom, tegen kosten natuurlijk, en dan kan jy op sy eie aangaan. Jy hoef nie altyd, ons hou nie mense aan, met een touw aan ons vastgebind, ons wil iets geleer het of so, zodat hulle los gaan. Je moet boot gaan naar die camera's en zo.
Now, I want to share with you before I'm going to ask you questions concerning this blind rapper called, I was looking for his DVD last night, I couldn't find it. Where I interviewed him. He's a blind rapper called Eugene Milan. I don't know if you've heard of him. Alright? Now see, the husband said we help on those that are unheard and unseen. We don't let people that are well known, we only call them in to come encourage those that want to become maybe a rapper, because he's a blind rapper, to inspire this new generation. Understand? So, who of you would like to go into a music career one day? You love singing or making music public. Alright, now would you like to come forward and just explain why you like it? This is part of the program. And you as well. Okay, both of you. That's two. Who was the other one? You. I know. Young, come stand here. It's too young. Just to inspire. So that question that you can just ask is a plain and simple question. This is my work, you know, this is my work that I'm doing, this is work now. All of the Keys, a beautiful name, and Timothy. Timothy, we also had another Timothy that's also a singer. And we helped him out to get on air as well. And many people found him, you know, after that. My husband helped out and I helped out. Another not a young Boris, he's an adult already. But as I said, you're never too old to learn as well. And you are still very young where it comes. Is it in singing or is it in singing? Now can you just turn to the camera there? So you want to sing. So that's no, it's fine. He also shaped. All right. Let's just go on to the program here. I'll give attention to you just now. Kezia, I want you to look in the camera there and just tell them why you want to become a singer.
I'd say it's something I have a passion for, and singing is what I love doing.
So you love singing. Since what age? You're still very young, I can see that. Yes, you're still a kid in my house. I was here. So you sang in a choir, and that is where your passion came to be a cappella at high school. So that is how we started, and you still singing a cappella. I like a cappella, you know why? Because you don't have to wait for the music to come and then you just start singing in harmony and that, yeah. That is something we also put some a cappella singers on air in that, yeah. And I wanted to ask you another question. Did you ever think of starting your, compose your own music songs and that?
No.
Not really. All right, but do think about it. And you will see, when that comes, that passion comes, your own is the best. Because I've interviewed many other young gospel and also artists that are just singing songs and that they got a passion, and they like the blind rapper that raps. He got a passion for the youngsters, because he's now in his mid-20s, yeah. And you must still get there, so you've got a long way to go, you know, as a singer. And as you said, a cappella as well. That is something that draw the people, you know. And wie van julle kyk TV so baie? Ek weet almal van julle, né? Wat wil hy talent show vernoem nou hier? South Africa. And yeah, you know, you can go for that one day as well. So thank you, Kezia, that was good. And well, you the next one, your passion. How did it start? You know, for that you become a singer one day. Is the singer, am I right here?
Singer, dancer, producer,
nice. That's awesome. That's good. That's a lot. So what are you going to start with? The singing, the rapper, or what? What are you going to start with?
Start singing.
You're going to start with singing. Okay. Are you going to compose your own songs? Yes. Do you already start with it? Okay, that's great. Timothy, I want you to give Timothy and also Kezia a big hand. St. Andy, oh sorry. So, and you said it's a rapper. So, are you ready? Because the rapper is not like, I know you do that, you know, because I mean, he's a blind rapper, and I interviewed him, Eugene Malan, and I mean, he's the one that really, you went totally out for it, and he's working now in the communities, encouraging the youngsters, and that. Can you just maybe one, because a cappella, I was going to ask her to sing as well a cappella, because I was like, what?
She can go back.
So who's going to start first now? That is now the final. So for both of you, who's going to go first? Sing. Okay, Kezia can go first.
I'm going to sing this chorus by Sam Smith.
Excuse me?
I'm going to sing the chorus of Sam Smith.
As
Sam Smith.
Sam Smith. Now who's Sam Smith?
Elise?
I didn't know that. I know y'all. So you can sing about him. You're welcome. Go for it, Kezia.
And I lay by your side.
that was really touching my heart and that. So I'm sure you're going to touch others' hearts as well in your communities, even out there as well, you know, the nations and that. So would you like to react to the people? It is one or two that you said you also want to compose your own one. You go for it, Timothy. Come, I want you to give a big that you have said now, I believe. No, it wasn't about that you end over an endless, but do your best for your exams.
Like I said earlier, so die vorige keer, jy doen misschien iets, dan leid het tot iets anders. So bijvoorbeeld, je ziet ook twee mensen wat muziek maken. Nou, muziek in videowerk, in camerawerk gaan zo hand in hand. Als jullie persoonlijk voor ons weer, weet je of jullie belangstelling, maar ons ken een paar mensen wat muziek producers. So wat we gaan doen is, als ik jullie persoonlijk weet, kan ons alle namen papieren geven. Dan als je wil langzaam om een snit te snijden of iets zoals dit, dan kan je hulle contact. Misschien heeft jullie gehoord van Morgan Dennison, die mensen. Dus ik persoonlijk over so ik zal gewoon zeggen, hom en haar, doe de gunsten. Dat mensen zo dit, en kom en maak een video. En maak jullie zomaar die video. So ik denk jullie moeten beginnen belangstellen om een video weer betrokken te raken. Oké, dat was mooi. Maar ik wil niet met jullie zeggen dat daar zo bij je geleenthede is. Jullie kan het onheer zelf bij de school kan jullie ons aanmoedigen. Kijk je zo maar, hoe zit de rapper, hoe zit de acapella. Kom eens maken een video van die mensen. Steek je vier aan die brandhaven.
Ja, is it all at school still? All right, matriculants or? All matriculants, all right. Okay. And which school is it all here in the? Different schools. Okay, all different schools. And how do you like your school career so far? How do you like your school days? I will say your school year, especially the final, the matriculate. Is it tough, huh?
Yes.
Or from children, also in my year 2, so they also say the same things. But I want to encourage you, I encourage them. Be focused on your schoolwork and study. And do your assignments what you get at school. You understand? And don't panic when it's examination time. That is, I will say that is unnecessary. It's not needed. Especially now that your exams is still the same time before in November, I believe, right? Okay. So, especially when it comes to exam time, don't panic. That's all I say. Just focus on your schoolwork, and number one, ask God to help you. He will help you. Because I used to pray over my children when they before they write exams, and they pass. They finish their matric, and they know their career choices before they finish school. Our son was in grade 8 when he told us he wanted to become a chartered accountant, and he is it today. And he stayed focused. So I was our main thing that we're going to talk about today is about staying focused and dream big. The world is big. The media is big. I never knew that I'm going to become this what I'm doing today. Because I was my whole life I've been doing secretarial work, admin work, My husband was in the Navy again for 31 years, right? Am I right here? 31 years, yeah. And then he took an early retirement. And then we started with this that God called us to do. And we're thankful. This is what we do. We've got a passion for it. We love it. And we will continue doing it. Is the camera switched on already? Okay, this is going to be recorded for our work. All right? And this is who we are, Airwaves Africa Radio and TV Network. The network means that we are in a network with radio stations. And this one, the Radio Africa Network, they plant stations, radio stations in African countries, from South Africa right up to Northern Africa. All right, so we are in network with them. Anyhow, so this is our programs that we do. We interview a lot of community workers and leaders. The school programs, we love that the most. We love to work with youngsters. We love to encourage them and enrich them with their future careers and that. Who of you knows already what they want to become one day? All right, I'm going to start here in front. What would you love to become one day? Your career choice? A lawyer. Wow. You know what, my daddy encouraged me to go in there. I said, no way. You must, as an Afrikaans say, so mooi, you moet hare wil kan hê om dit te doen. Because you face a lot of tough things out there, and you must be very clever for those that you need to legacy in the court and that. But tell us why you would love to do this career choice. Just briefly. You can stand, please, if you don't mind. The career choice, because we're here to encourage you in what you're doing.
The reason why I want to be a lawyer is because I like to communicate with people and bring people around the country.
So that is why you're a people's person. Yeah. That is good. I love what you say. I want everyone to give you a big hand clap. And who's the next one who say that they know you? Okay, you're the next one. You may stand, please.
I would like to become a general in the army because I want to fight for my country and praise the Lord while I'm fighting for my country.
All right, okay. So he wants to become a general. Wow. But we know, because not then my husband can say something. Would you like to encourage him? Because he was in the South African Navy for 31 years. Can you encourage him?
I would like to go.
Okay, I'll talk about videoing and things like this later on. Just be kind for those who have career choices. And I think he mentioned entry, but from different levels. The same thing actually is that it's about others. You know, it's not about yourself, not about you want to earn a lot of money, you want to stay in a nice house and all these kind of things. But he said you interact with people, and he also said you want to fight for his country. He's born a patriot. And your country comes first, not your party. Yeah, so
that is a good
and just like I think I will take this opportunity to talk about and she can finish off what she wants to talk about the camera work and things like that. But like our first talk to encourage you all is that if you want to become a general in the army, there's certain things that is required in the army. Do some research. You as a lawyer as well.
Yes.
You can't become a lawyer and you're not interested in the Van Breda case that's going on. You know, Oscar Pistorius. You don't want to watch that, you want to watch Pascala. What is Pascala? Come to teach you about what you become a lawyer. You know?
What is in the army? What is in the army?
I used to be. I was a one officer class one when I finished. I had a lot of medals. Yeah. But medals nowadays I can promise you doesn't mean anything. Because you get a what? It's like my son, he was in his 6th grade. When he asked me to see his face sheet, okay, he's supposed to be Chinese, you hear about camera work, but I think this is important that you know and understand your life. He asked me, so we had an open relationship. I showed him my face sheet. He told me, Daddy, I will never work for so little money like this. So I said, what do you want to do? He said, no, I do anything to earn a lot of money. So as he went on, he got his mind on a chartered accountant. But this is what I want to tell you. His first year at UWC, I asked him, do you know? Now before he went to apply, I asked him, do you know who is the Minister of Finance of the country? He says, no, Daddy. I didn't tell him who is the Minister of Finance. You see, the thing is this, sometimes it's not important when you go for a job application to know anything about the job.
Yes.
But sometimes it is good to know something of what you're going to do. If you go to the army, they will, one of the things where they have to make a choice between two people. And you can tell them where the army headquarters is. Here I come, they ask the same question to both of us. I also want to be in the army. But I don't know where the army headquarters is. So when you go into a career, do some research. You know, that is one of my wife's points. Do some research, what you want to do, and things like that. So that you can be prepared. Because there are people that interview you, that's got mindsets. And then all of us, we're not nice people. Okay? So he comes to me, and I had a bad day. So you come here, and I'm already saying to myself that anybody that gives me nonsense is not going to get any job. Maybe tomorrow people will come. So, but you can impress me when you come, right? You can know about the work that I am doing now. You can try and impress me by saying, I know that the rand is down because of this. Maybe you want to become a trader, you know, a money trader or something like that. For example, when he wants to go to the army, the patriotism is there, the commitment must be there. And there is some people don't realize, okay, I'm going to sell the defense force now to you. Some people don't realize how many jobs, different jobs are in the defense force.
Yes, there's lots.
You can be a lawyer in the defense force.
Yes.
You can be a medical doctor in the defense force.
Yes,
you can be finances in the defense force.
Yeah.
You can become anything besides a bricklayer. They even have electricians in the Navy. They've got engineers in the Navy. So, sorry, I'm saying Navy because I was in the defense force. So, these are all things that you can be if you want to be. And I encourage youngsters, if you don't know what you want to do, go join the defense force for a year. They pay you, they feed you, they give you free medical, everything. So, these are the things that is beneficial. But I don't want to talk about the Navy now. I want to talk about the camera. That's why
So the film abroad is not just in front of a camera. The media abroad is also working for magazines and also for a radio station as such and that's why we offer, as Rudy explained now, we offer videography and TV interview training. That's basic training, media training, and many other more. And also for the TV camera, but what we know, because we forgot to mention that, we started with a TV camera, very small one, smaller than that. That is a 3CCD, by the way, for just want to give you a little bit of background of it. That's a 3CCD, a quality TV broadcast camera. So that was our first one that we purchased, and the other two that we have, as you said, they take it from the sides earlier on, right? So you need quite a lot of, you need quite a lot of tools for your equipment, for your career choice that you are entering in. So, are you happy of what Mr. Priestley has explained now concerning the career choice of the Army, the South African National Defence Force? As he said, there's also lawyers in it as well. Okay? So, and also music. Who of you, our previous group, were singers as well and rappers? I was enjoying that.
DJs.
Who's a DJ?
Me.
You, are you doing it right now? Can you come to the front? Because I love music. That's just me. Can you come to the front? You don't want to come to the front? Okay, come. Just for 1 second.
Once in a lifetime.
I want to say that we have interviewed a film, and Ivan interviewed and he filmed a blind rapper. And you say you are, Wendell is your name, right? You are a DJ. You do it for fun and you love it. Okay, that's cool. That's cool with me. I like that, what you say. And that is not your career choice. You don't want to go in there. What is in your heart to go
Architecture.
Architecture, wow. Do you get that also in the Navy? Architecture in the South African National Defence Force? It's not that good. Okay. I just want to know. I don't know. But did you do your research work in it already? You've done it, Wendell?
I do civil engineering, so it's easy.
So, okay. And the music side is just a hobby, I will say, a hobby that you do. Okay, we have, thank you very much, Wendell. We have interviewed and filmed a blind rapper called Eugene Milan. I don't know if you've heard of him. He's also from Cape Town. I haven't heard of him. He was also on South Africa SABC. And that made his career in music. And he encouraged and inspired the young generation. Because God took him out where he grew up in an area of Lavendale. I don't know if you know where Lavendale is. We live close by there in... are you coming from the retreat as well? Now we live close by there in Lavendale, not Lavendale, in Square. And as I said, it is important to know where your career choices taking it. And he came out of an area that used to be called Vrygroot. And look where God put him today as he's a blind rapper, he's blind. He was born blind.
Like Stevie Wonder.
You're right, like Stevie Wonder. But he didn't make that blindness force him to sit and do nothing. Understand? He pursued that what was in his heart. Although he can't see, but he can sing, and he can, rap, sorry. We had a rapper before this group. And I mean, he encouraged the youngsters in his area and also in South Africa. And the people are inviting him to come and sing. And he was also on KTV because I interviewed him and I love what I heard. So there's a lot of work in our communities as such. And it's needed for social workers as well to go into our communities. There's a lot of social workers in the communities that I've interviewed as well, who want to become that one as well. Working with that's going to, hard for the people in our communities as such. No one wants to go in there, but it's fine. Is there another one that there's still two more that I can? Is there still time for two more? Yeah, there's still two more that would like. What is your career going to be? Sports. All right, that is awesome. That is also wonderful. Now, you can stand in front. I want to ask you two questions. Your name is? Desney. Beautiful name, I love it. It's a beautiful name. It suits you. Desney. How come? Since what age did you, you had a desire to become a sports person?
From primary school, I used to play football.
Yes. Wow. Did you know that I was also a netball player in my days? At primary school, that's many years ago when you were still in Yemen. When God still planned you to be here today, all right? I don't believe in that saying that people say that you're coming from the apes and all that. Okay, I don't believe in that, all right? So, Desney, my next question is, they chose me as captain for VP those years to play, in Olympic show now today in Joburg, Gauteng area. Yeah, to play there. But then I was the youngest of 7 children, and my mom and dad said straight, no ways. They're not going to send their youngest child to children because our parents were very protective over their children. And as I said, we were 7 together, okay? And as I said, that hurt me a bit because I wanted to go because they chose me to be a VP player, netball captain player. So is there still netball around here? Is there still netball? Do you play netball at school? Oh, you play for a church, wonderful. And okay, so what is your are you going to become a physiotherapist in sports, or are you going to actually play for? Because there's some. Oh, you're going to train me? Okay. Did you know that I've also played tennis? Well, I still do play tennis. I still do play tennis. I love that sport as well. I'm not, what's the name, Julia, the two sisters, Serena and the other one. Yeah. I'm not so good like they are, but I played since the age of 13 years old. How old are you now? You're 17. I was 13 years old when I started to play tennis, all right? And when I grew up, my children was born, and when my daughter was at high school, in Norman Hengelwood in Constantia, Upper One, do you know where it is? Norman Hengelwood, okay, she was there. Then I trained people there, coach people to play tennis. That was also when I go fetcher, then I give my time, because that was also like a hobby like you're doing, you understand? I was already in this, then I joined the children there that would like to play tennis and that. And I still do it for the seniors that doing nothing at home and just sitting there. Then I said, come out of your house and play tennis and do something. All right, so what more can you tell me concerning the sports that you are in?
I love sports because I think it will help you.
It's true.
Yeah. It's like a checkers because I play finger.
Okay. Oh, I was going to ask you if there is I was a shooter, by the way. Yeah, that's right. Okay, wonderful. That's precious. Okay. So, so that is going to be your career choice. And do you think that you will change it maybe to something else? I train mine. Is it on high school? Okay, so that's awesome. So it's very hard study. My son is not here to explain to you, but I know it's BCom, right? He must get that degree, and he's finished his master's, and today he's working for the government in Gauteng area, in Kimberley, Northern Cape. He's there now. Yeah. So that is, I believe, when you put your mind and your heart in this, what you want to do. Thank you very much, Desna. If you do that, then you can never go wrong. Okay, and thank you for listening, because I've been signed that my time is up because there's another group coming. And I want to know, is there...
Until the shofar is blown.
Sorry?
You have time until the shofar is blown.
Oh, okay. Is there any questions before the shofar blown? I love the shofar, by the way. Okay. Okay, but if my husband comes back, he can explain that to you. Any other questions? Okay. My husband is when you leave the SNDF or like in the Navy, they give you an option to choose which career you're going to do, because he was for in his late 40s. No, he wasn't young, he was mid. Half a century almost. Okay. Yeah, so they gave him an option to study, and he went to study the videography and all that. And that, you know, because that was in his heart. Since he was a boy, he wanted to do this, okay? And as I said, I was at school when I wanted to do I was a talker in the class. They always choose me. My surname used to be Moses. Moses, you know, I likes to talk up in front, and then I used to go, they didn't call him your name that time. I called him your surname. And I used to go stand in front, and then I explained this and that and that. And then my last job that I had, I used to work just as a secretary. My last job that I had was a research worker. That's why I always say, when you start, I've got 7 keys of how you can start your own career. This is now mine for my TV host, as a TV host. My husband loved this, what I wrote down. Number 1, you write down your vision. Okay, that's in your heart of your career choice. Alright? Do research work, very important. That was my last job, and that is where I picked up my experience, all right? I used to go and interview the member of parliament in the, what do you call it? In Parliament House. Now, you have to make an appointment, by the way. And then the company that I worked was Markenor, research worker, and then I was sent in there. I have to make an appointment from the offices and make an appointment with the people that I'm going to have an interview with. I do likewise the same. I just don't let anyone come to make an interview. I set up my questionnaire, because I also had to set up my own questions that from Markenor and had to go there. And that is how my career started in this. But I always dream. As I said, dream big. There's nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong to dream big. But write your vision down. Write it down as your career choice, whatever choice it is. Lawyer, SANDF, as he said, the field in the SANDF, that is the South African National Defence Force, are broad, are very broad, all right? So as I said, do your research work on your vision, career choice, and then very important, calculate. If you're going to become a business, like this is our business, we need to calculate our costings. Keep book on each and every item you purchase for your business. You understand? Budget your expenses. That was very costly. The cameras was very costly. This also to be done was costly. And then work it out. Budget your expenses on every item you purchase for your business assets. Because this is all our assets of our business that we do on our, our career choice. Most important, monthly income. Work out your monthly salary as whatever. So as a lawyer, as you said, you don't have to stay there. You can go further. You don't have to stay as a lawyer. I was a secretary for a lawyer at the time as well. And then also, most important, as I said, most important, listen here, 3 things. Your future, your purpose, and your destiny are very important. Make the right decisions. Also, very important, this is a very vital. Can you say it with me? Your future, say it with me. Your future, your purpose, and your destiny. Those 3 things are to make the right decision for your career choices, okay? And the final one, the 7th point, is to have faith in God, all right? And pray over everything, okay? Because all of you can pray. And thank you for listening. I'm glad that you came. And don't forget, what is the 3 things again that you must do? Future, purpose, and destiny. All right, thank you for listening. I'm glad you were